Hey everybody, hope you're in tip-top shape today. Just had this moment where I was like thinking about the internet and what it's done to people, and how it seems to be such a negative, thing, but so positive at the same time. And one of the things that I've heard a lot of people say is that people are really rude online, and that people don't know how to behave and talk to one another, and that it's actually diminished our ability to understand one another, because we're not really there face to face and whatnot. I, on the other hand, wanted to find some sort of a light at the end of the tunnel there, and it occurred to me that perhaps it's just the fog of the initial setup of the net. I mean, maybe we're just amidst the growth pangs right now of dealing with one another, but for me personally, I've grown from it just by being able to judge people's reactions by certain comments and certain statements. When a person can hide behind their computer, so to speak, and say something, nothing's holding them back. So you can really see how people think. And, in your day-to-day life, people tend to hold back, and they don't tell you what they're really thinking. So you can really gauge how society reacts to certain situations. You can figure out what makes people angry, what makes people happy, what people think is important to them in life. And I think right now it's just we're amidst all this confusion because we have all these ideals that were instilled in us, through so many generations of parents who didn't know much more than what their parents told them. And now all of a sudden we have access to all this info, and so people are just kind of like, ah. But I think in the long run, if it stays around, and assuming society continues to flourish somewhat, maybe this can bring us closer by being able to gauge one another's reactions or potential reactions to a situation in daily life, judging by something that we learned by something we've posted online, or a reaction someone may have had to it. Just a thought. I mean, it's naturally there's good and bad in every situation, but just something I never really considered, because I always try to see the light, and that's definitely a light, because I personally have been able to really, I know the type of people, certain types of behavior patterns that, you see over and over, on whether it be a certain type of something that really makes you feel good inside, or something that really makes you feel bad, or people know how to word things to where they, words have a lot of power, a lot of meaning behind them. So you can have a conversation with someone but not quite really process it all, but you can read a comment over and over and over again and think about it. So anyway, just some shit.